We are Chaos, a multidisciplinary group that was born in Colegio Mayor de Antioquia's university. We are formed by students from different universities, such as the National University of Colombia and the University of Antioquia, in which we are characterized for being a group of students passionate about knowledge and research. We seek to develop and apply principles and techniques for the design of biosystems in microorganisms, groups, and organisms of interest, in order to solve challenges that Colombia currently presents in sectors such as health and environment. Venturing into areas such as biotechnology, genetic engineering, and bioinformatics, in addition to promote interdisciplinary exchange in the field of synthetic biology through international events such as iGEM Design League and forming different alliances and sponsorships in what stands out the mentoring of the Bio group of the University of Amazonas in Brazil and the Colombo-Israeli consulting group Synergy LATAM Group. Malnutrition is a public health problem that does not distinguish between ethnicities, nationalities, or ages. The number of hungry people in the world has been currently increasing. In Latin America and the Caribbean region, it has been reported that by 2015, 39.1 million people are undernourished, and in 2018, the number increased to 42.5 million people. Colombia is not a country alien to this problem. The regions with the highest malnutrition rate are in first place Guajira with 11%, in second place Chocó with 6.3%, and in third place Guainía with 6.1%. They can be attributed to the scarcity of usable water in the regions, which has been worsening due to the droughts and the limited availability of food in the territory. One of the alternatives to face malnutrition in Colombia is the implementation of crops with higher production, easy access, and a good source of nutrition. Among the ideal crops, there are the potatoes. Given that the potato provides a good source of energy due to its high carbohydrate content, also it has abundant micronutrients and a high content of vitamin C. In addition, Colombia is one of the largest producers, exporters, and consumers of this crop, although it is an ideal cultivation system due to its good source of nutrition. It requires specific growth conditions such as temperature between 15 to 22 Celsius degrees for the formation of tubers. This condition does not allow it to be cultured in regions with high temperatures and easily accessibly, limiting the hectares of sowing in the regions that have the condition to cultivate potatoes. Many farmers have begun to cultivate in areas of great ecosystem value, such as the Badlands, as an alternative for this problem. This results in ecological imbalance and contributes to the alteration of climate change. Therefore, Chaos hypothesized that the use of Bacillus subtilis from the potato rhizosphere and the integration of the tardigrade D-sub protein will make possible to adapt potato crops in regions with high temperatures, contributing to the decrease of malnutrition in Colombia, the increase of incomes for farmers, and improved environmental care.
The model microorganism Bacillus subtilis is widely studied. It is found in soils and is specifically part of the rhizosphere of some plants, including potatoes. It is known as a plant growth promoter, protects plants from pathogens thanks to its antagonist activity, and has the ability to survive adverse conditions. On the other hand, tardigrades are microscopic animals known for their ability to withstand high temperatures, pressures, and radiation. However, despite showing a variety of promising characteristics, in Colombia only tardigrades have been reported morphologically, although studies have shown great potential in protecting their DNA from high radiation by means of the D-sub protein, which does not allow hydroxy radical to damage the DNA because it adheres to the tardigrade chromosome. In the need to solve this local problem, the Chaos group intends to develop a genetic circuit to incorporate the D-sub tardigrade protein in Bacillus subtilis for the adaptation of potato crops in conditions of high solar radiation and temperature. To carry out this project, samples were taken in different areas of Antioquia in order to isolate and cultivate tardigrades from mussels and lichen. These samples were observed by microscope to observe the presence of tardigrades and thus pass them to the culture media with microalgae for feeding. In addition, soil samples were taken from potato crops in the municipality of San Vicente Ferrer, in the center east of the department of Antioquia. The samples were processed using selective and differential media and biochemical tests and research of native isolate of Bacillus subtilis. The cause group focused on the problem of malnutrition and the understanding of the phenomena behind this problem, which are climate change, which as a consequence generates infertile lands, causing the displacement of the rural population and in turn encouraging illicit cultivation. At the same time, it was raised from the community, where each one fulfills the role of mother, teacher, student, worker. How is it possible to change the reality had it been lived?